Hi, Louise. Good morning. I just wanted to give you a little bit of additional feedback on your essay. This is a better sample. This is great. I'm seeing some real progress. Um, but one of the things I'd like to point out to you is that I'm still not seeing a thesis statement. So I'm seeing a nice introduction here. I like your hook in life. There's good and bad. We get rewarded for things that we do well, and we get punished for things that we obviously don't do well or that need consequence. But to say the United States is one country with equality in the mix is a little bit vague. I'm not really sure how equality speaks to this point, and I'm not really sure how equality speaks to punishment and the good and the bad. So it's a little vague for it to really make sense. And then we jump right into we can't just let people off the hook if they've murdered someone. So justice is what keeps the balance in check. So I like this general statement, but I want you to claim a little bit more what the definition of justice should be. The whole reason for justice, now you're giving justice, is people who are guilty to receive proper punishment. And for people to be treated equally, in what capacity is that true? So then I would argue you need like a second part of your thesis to also bring in the Ethan Couch and Felicia Morgan case, since those are the two cases specifically you're exploring. So make sure that you're clearly stating the definition of justice, how you see it to be. And then you would want to say, according to this definition, Ethan Couch did not receive justice, or he did, or his outcome was just, things like that. So I think that was one of the biggest struggles, because without a thesis statement, we don't have anything to like root your argument back to. So I wasn't really sure what you were classifying justice to mean or to be. So then, we're kind of left not really sure how to tie all of this evidence into that definition if I'm not really sure what the definition is that you're claiming. So that was probably the biggest thing, is that I just need you to be a little bit more clear about how you define justice and then tying all of these points back to that definition. So every time you're bringing up Ethan Couch, so let's see. Ethan was a spoiled child and was able to get anything from his parents. He thought he could do whatever he wanted since his parents didn't know how to say no. So it's a great point. Should this contribute, this characteristic or this factor contribute to how he was punished? Should we care? Some people, in their definition of justice, say no, it doesn't matter. And others say, no, we have to take that into consideration because it's a specific scenario, and it should influence how we punish him. So that's why I'm saying I need a little bit of a clearer idea of how you envision justice. Is it black and white, or are there gray areas where we need to take individual circumstance into consideration? So those kind of things need to be addressed a little bit more clearly. But the other thing I want you to just focus on is readability and word choice. It's still reading very conversational, a lot of extra words that are hard to kind of get through. You write the way you speak, which is very common at this point, but we want to try and formalize it as best as we can. Okay? But if you have any questions, let me know.